have spent years dreaming up a future with robots, for better or for worse. They're either super sweet like Bicentennial Man and WALL-E, or super terrifying like in iRobot and the Terminator. But what if I told you scientists have been making robots that you can't see or hear as they creep up on human civilization? That's right, scientists are making very tiny robots. In the future, these nanobots might be able to deliver drugs anywhere in the body, clean up oil spills, and do a lot more. Time to learn about the rise of molecular machines. These incredibly small gadgets are made from molecules that are orders of magnitude smaller than a human cell. They move, change form, and most importantly, do work on their environment, all thanks to scientists controlling their chemical and physical properties. So far, scientists have created molecular motors, switches, shuttles, turnstiles, and even nanocars. Let's start off with the smallest building block, molecular switches. Here's Dan Clays from the University of Nebraska.
Like light switches, molecular switches go on or off, thanks to molecules undergoing conformational changes. These are simply changes in structure. They've still got all the same atoms attached in the same order, but they can bend or twist in response to a stimulus, sort of like a beach chair that you can fold and unfold. By shining UV light, changing temperature, or prompting chemical reactions in other ways, scientists can force these molecular switches to undergo conformational changes and thus switch on or off.
Switches are so basic, though. These molecular machines can get way more complex. They can be 3D, they can be DNA-based, they can walk. I could go on. So scientists are working toward molecular machines built from many tiny robots working together toward collective motion. So in theory, nanoscale machines could move things at a macro level. Not macro like helping you move your TV, but macro like proteins and cells. Why does that matter?
Well, think about how our muscles work. When you contract your muscles, whether to lift something heavy like your TV, or just put on a gun show, your muscle isn't working as a single machine. It's millions of tiny muscle cells, and inside those muscle cells, even tinier sarcomeres that make your muscle fibers contract and extend. Sound familiar? There have been some attempts to make nanobots to work as artificial muscles. These are light-activated nanosheets, sliding in a motion similar to natural muscle fiber. And much like real muscles, these tiny machines' movement can cause a much larger movement relative to their own size.
So in the future, this means we could potentially implant artificial muscles into our bodies. Another cool application would be transporting nanocargo, such as drugs or information, around our bodies and in the environment. These single molecule-sized nanocars and nanotrucks have spherical wheels, rotating axles, and a molecular chassis. They can be powered by shining light or using other chemistry tricks. On a slightly larger scale, micro-rockets and micro-submarines could also move around and deliver slightly larger cargo. For example, microsubmarines could be unleashed in order to capture and remove oil in the event of massive oil spills. Both of these micro-machines work by reacting with surrounding solutions to form gas bubbles that propel the micro-vehicles around, and they pick up and drop off cargo also using chemistry. They can pick up oil and water through hydrophobic interactions, or could pick up magnetized cargo by adjusting surrounding magnetic fields.
All of this sounds great, but there are still plenty of examples of other technologies that beat out molecular machines on efficiency, speed, and capabilities. These miniature workhorses use much less energy compared with bigger machines, but scientists still have to figure out how to take advantage of that before nanobots can work for us. We can, eventually, take this nanoscale motion and create macroscale results. But you'll still have to ask your friends to help you move. Sorry.
So, what's your favorite robot? We'll accept full-size robots. R2-D2? Optimus Prime? Bender? Let us know in the comments. For more small science, check out our episode on what an atom actually looks like, or find out what's inside your iPhone without breaking it open. And subscribe for more weekly chemistry videos. Thanks for watching.